Well, good morning YouTubers, welcome to Bill's Allotment Diary. It's the beginning of July. I've done a couple of videos over the last few weeks, however I've not really been happy with the quality of them. Still doing the videos on my phone at the moment, unfortunately. I do have batteries for my camera, but now I don't seem to be able to find my camera. So it's not one thing, it's another. Anyway, as I say, there's been a few things happening down on the allotments over the last couple of weeks. So what I'm going to do, without further ado, I'm going to turn you around and let you see what's been going on Bill's allotment. Right, first things first, as you can see, still got the potatoes coming up in here. I've got this one which seems to be dying off. I don't know whether it's just dying off because it's ready to be picked or whether there's a bit of disease with it. These are the ones that actually came from the supermarket, so fingers crossed it's only the fact that it's dying off and not a disease. Over onto this bed here, these are the Desire or Desiree. These are the main crop. As you can see, these seem to be doing alright. What I've also got next to these, which I know you're not supposed to do it, but because of constraints on space, I've had to. I've got my tomatoes planted up in here. Now, funny enough, these tomatoes weren't actually planned. These are ones that came with in some compost, and they just seem to be coming up. So I've actually used them in here. So see what happens with them. In this bed here, we've got the celeriac. They seem to be doing okay. Over here, the strawberry bed has done absolutely brilliantly this year. Really impressed with the amount of strawberries that I've got off them, even though the slugs have got quite a lot of them as well. I think it's all in all, it's been a really good do. So as I say, that's the strawberry bed. You were wondering what I was actually messing about with then while I was talking to you. I took a leaf out of Tony's book, Tony's Allotment. He's actually got a bilge pump connected up to his IBCs, and I've done exactly the same thing here. So they do say that copying is the highest form of flattery. So there you go, Tony. I've got that one going there. As I say, loads of strawberries on these. I've still got a load down here. I don't know if they've been attacked yet by the... No, they've not. Oh, well, that one has, yes. That one, no, that hasn't, so I'm going to just have a chomp on that. Oh, that's nice. Over in this area here, the pear tree is not doing much this year. Didn't see any blossom on it this year, so I don't know what's wrong with that. Just take them off there. Oh dear, I've just got some netting course up here, so I'll just put that down. Well, take that away from me actually. Down here, that one there is a gooseberry bush that I thought had died a while ago, but as you can see, it's got leaves on it. I'm really made up with that actually, because it's a thornless one, and I do like gooseberries, but I hate being stuck with all the needles. Blackcurrant bushes, I've done really well this year, second year in with them, and they seem to have done really well indeed. I'm really impressed. The red currant bush that I put in last year has done absolutely brilliantly this year. Not as good as it's hopefully going to do over the next coming years, but I say that's just a pacey for that one as well. Blueberries not doing too good. I think it's because of the soil. I know it's not acid soil, however I do have a lot of new wood chipping that's down here, so I would have thought that that would actually leach into the soil and help it along. Raspberry bush over here, I had one of these yesterday and it was absolutely gorgeous. This is a spiky one. I can't remember what it is. If you check through my older videos, you'll probably find out what it actually is. But there's no fruit on there. Right, now I thought that these were cauliflowers in here, but it's actually now starting to look like they're cabbages of some sort, which I'm surprised at because I didn't actually buy cabbage. But hey, I'm not too surprised this year because a lot of the seeds I've bought have not been what they're actually supposed to be. I've also got some beetroot in that bed. I've also got some, now I think that they're supposed to be cauliflowers here, but we'll soon find out. Here you'll see 2 sunflowers there for me, a little competition that we've got on the allotments. I've got 2 sunflowers there, I'm hoping that they do well. Over in this bed here, got Swedes coming up there, they seem to be doing okay, and at the back over there I've got some sprouts, a couple of weeds coming up in there, so I need to get that sorted. Okay, you will notice along here that the broad beans have been taken out along here. They weren't doing very well, so I just thought I'd sod it and just drag them out. Got more tomatoes here. You will remember that I did have potatoes here, however due to a lack of watering because I was away on holiday, they died off because they were in direct sunlight, so I've emptied them out, and I got some really small desire potatoes, but I'm actually using them as new potatoes at the moment and putting them into salads. At the back here we have a resounding success, so anybody who doubts that the Matterfat actually do work, I think this gives you your answer. And let's have a look, see what's inside them if I can. It's a bit difficult with one, so I don't know if you can see that, but we do have peas in there, not many, but as I say, beggars can't be choosers. So that's that one there. Same thing at the back here, so I'll probably pick these anyway today and shell them later. Still got potatoes here that I'm doing, so those ones didn't catch the sun too much, so they seem to be doing okay. And in here I've got my little show carrots, hoping that they're going to do really well and get me first prize. Whatever first prize is, probably well done Bill, but that'll be enough for me. As you can see on the actual paths, we've actually had a delivery of wood chip, which is very, very unusual because we don't seem to be able to get anything down here on the allotments at the moment, but a couple of guys were actually coppicing one of the trees just off site and came over and asked us whether they wanted some wood chippings. So I'm possibly the only one who actually uses them on the site, so I've got about 4 ton of it, and I've moved 2 ton up to now. So that's that one here. Just putting a bit of water in my tubs because I've run down on my water here. Just going to move this one from here. I'm going to put it in the other bin down here while I go on to plot 3B. Oh dear. Sorry about that. If you bear with me, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bill's Allotments. We're on plot 3B. That train go past. Okay, as you all notice here, all the garlic have actually been taken out of here The reason they've been taken out is because of this rust. They were doing really well, and then they suddenly got the dreaded rust, and that was one I actually missed, but I thought I'll leave it there to show you what's what. Luckily I've got nothing on these. These are my onions. They're still doing well. These are supposed to be the faster growing ones, however, to be perfectly honest with you, they seem to have grown slower than the ones that are supposed to take longer. Just a few weeds in there, just pulled out. Take it over onto the other beds. Right, okay, this bed, all the carrots are doing really well now. Absolutely made up with those. They're the ones that I had to thin out. So if anybody tells you that you can't actually transplant carrots, obviously that's not true, because this is the evidence you can transplant carrots. On this bed we've got the other garlic. These are the Provence White on this one, and we've actually started getting rust on these. They're not looking too happy, however they are a bit too small to pull up at the moment, so I'll probably give that another week and probably pull them up and dump them. Okay, over onto this bed. The shallots are going to come up today. They've done really well. I've been getting bunches of about 6 or 7. Some of them did go to seed, which I've taken up, but they're doing okay. Onions here, I've got some really big ones here. I'm just going to leave these in because they're still going. As you can see, that's a really big onion there. So I've got quite a few really big onions. I think it's down to the wet weather that we've had here in Manchester. We have had a lot of sun, but we've also had a lot of rain, especially at night time. And in this bed, more onions. The onions have done absolutely brilliantly for me this year. There's one here, I don't know what's happened to that. That's coming out in a minute. Didn't notice that that was there, but obviously there's something wrong with that, so I'm going to take it out before it affects the others. And in this bit, part of the bed here, are the root parsley, which also seems to be doing okay. Needs to do a bit of weeding in there in a minute. Over on that bed there, you'll see we've got some potatoes. Now that bed was basically one that we had potatoes in last year, and I just emptied it and I didn't plant anything in it this year, but they're obviously volunteer potatoes that have come through, so once they start to die back I'll probably pull them up. So on the path here I've just put some more wood chip. I've not gone mad on these paths. I've just basically given them a new sprinkling of wood chips, just to make them look nice, and that's basically it. So hope everybody's had a good growing season. I've been checking out everybody's videos. Just let me turn you around. Guys, as I was saying a second ago, I've been watching quite a few people's videos over the last few weeks. I've also subscribed to a lot of new ones as well. Just interested in seeing what some of you guys are doing who've just started up your own YouTube sites. Which means obviously that because there's so many of them, I've actually been struggling to watch my old favourites. However, I am actually getting through them slowly as time permits. So as I say, everything seems to be looking alright on a lot of other plots. I know that people have had problems with their onions this year. Luckily I've had none of those problems with the onions. I know people have had problems with the rust on the garlic. Just looking over my shoulder now, I'm looking at my garlic and thinking I understand where people are coming from. Anyway, right, rather than waffle on any longer, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sign off. I've not got Dexter here with me today, so I'll just say thanks for watching. Don't forget, please subscribe, like and comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.